I have returned! I had to stop live streaming because I do not have internet where I live, but I got internet down the road so I can still record and upload. That's cool. And I can just use tethering from my phone to watch YouTube. And here we go. First video back. And also, Shoe0nHead is back. And I'm gonna watch the Shoe0nHead video. Because I've watched every Shoe0nHead video for like 2 years on this channel. Let's go. Blame the voters responding to Democrat criticism.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Shoe0nHead channel. I am your host, Shoe0nHead. You may know me on Reddit as generic far-right Fox News bigot. Or perhaps you know me as Commie Mommy.
True! Both are true.
You people need help.
She's both the right and the left.
Anyway, my last few videos about the election got a lot of attention, as well as brought a lot of new people to the channel. So everyone say hello to the new people.
Hello!
Please welcome the new people, please be polite to them. Educate them on what to expect here. Just don't tell them about the contraption. But not all the attention I got from my election videos was good attention. So I've decided today I am going to respond to those critics. I figured it's been a while since I actually responded to a response that I've gotten on YouTube. It's very old school, very 2012 YouTube. All I need is a rant Sona and I'm set. So that is what we're going to do today. I'm going to respond to criticism, rationally and calmly.
Like we all should always. No, I hope she doesn't. I hope it's complete chaos. Let's go! Chaos! That face tells me everything that I needed to know about this video.
I will be reacting to people's reactions of 2 different videos of mine, America is in Shambles and Downfall of the Democrats. If you haven't seen those videos, I will put them down in the description so you have more context. I highly suggest you watch them before you watch this video. Pause this video, go watch them. Don't worry, I will be right here. I've been here for 10 years. Will I be doing this in 10 more years? Will I be a 43-year-old e-girl?
Yes. 100% she will be, and I will probably still be watching her content on this channel with the exact same amount of subscribers.
I guess we'll wait and see. Now, a lot has happened since my last video. It's been like, what, 2 months? That's like 10 years in internet time. There's so much going on in the news, it's honestly hard to keep up. Oh, that reminds me. I have an app for that. Let's quickly get into today's sponsor, a sponsor I've been working with for many years now. Ground News.
Ground
News is a website and I
do not like Ground News.
That makes out these report political bias Trump's 20 story.
Political bias.
Only suggest important
long,
discount news for sponsoring this video, and thank you for not skipping the ad as always.
Haha, gotcha, bitch.
And now let's get back to the video. So what has happened since my last video? Well, Biden is gone, he is out of office, he has somehow completed a 4-year term, which means, that's right, Dave Rubin has to retire.
If Joe Biden completes a 4-year term,
I'm all for
actually completes a 4-year term, I will retire.
It also means, once again, Trump has been inaugurated. And this time, all our favorite characters were there. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos' wife's tits, Mark Zuckerberg. Frankly, it's discussing.
I love how she got the Elon salute.
Seeing billionaires so openly and brazenly support our government officials. They should be doing it behind the scenes like they've been doing for decades. Ladies and gentlemen, the elites have officially bent the knee. And it seems with the popular vote came the sudden and long overdue death of woke capitalism. Rest in piss. Although I never did get to try those gay Oreos. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
I didn't know that was a thing. Man, I should have bought some gay Oreos. I should have bought 2. Because I could have eaten one. Does it taste like rainbow? Is it fruit flavored or is it like just colored? With some of the illegal colors, I bet it had that, what is it, Red 3 that got banned? I bet it had that in it.
The inauguration was a beautiful celebration for Republicans, full of joy and whimsy, and a complete humiliation ritual for the Democrats. Bye, Joe. Thanks for all the fucking nothing. Your legacy will be having dementia, aiding a genocide, and
man, he really absolutely did nothing, didn't he? Except for really, really bad things for this country.
Handing the country over to Donald Trump on a silver platter. Executive order after executive order, pardon after pardon, Trump got to work enacting his mandate.
I remember when Joe Biden first got into office and the people on the right were complaining about how many executive orders Joe Biden was doing. I don't hear any complaints now.
On day one. But even as all this is happening, Trump seems to be on this bizarre side quest to conquer Canada and Greenland. But if we're gonna annex Canada...
Oh man, I hope we do. Let's go. I hate Canada. No, that's not true. I love Canada. I hate Canada's government.
And make it great again. Can we at least get their healthcare without the wait times or the assisted suicide?
Okay, I was about to say, we do not want their healthcare. We do want the free part. But only if we have the same quality that we have in America. Not gonna happen.
Healthcare system that doesn't put you in debt or offer to kill you if you are in debt. Speaking of healthcare, an Italian-American Tucker Carlson fan from New York murdered a healthcare CEO. And it wasn't me. His name is Luigi Mangione, and he's
Everybody
currently
knows
the
him.
most thirsted after man in the world.
Well, not anymore. Like, he kind of fell off. People forgot about him. He exited the news cycle. Nobody cares anymore.
Ugh, women are so cooked, dude. Why can't they just be normal and make fan cams of the Unabomber like me? Now, I don't condone...
There are a lot of parallels that can be drawn to the Unabomber, but I think the Unabomber, how that all ended, was like a way cooler story. They're not gonna make a movie about Luigi Mangione.
Murder. That's it, I don't condone murder. Murder is bad.
True.
But honestly,
Any form of murder is bad, unless God does it. If God murders, it's okay. It's not murder at that point. It's receiving you back home, I guess.
I don't even know what killing a healthcare CEO even does. It's a job position. The job...
Yeah, it does nothing. They just replaced him immediately. They didn't even really care that much. They probably had him killed, to be honest.
Position will be filled again. The goal should be get rid of the job position altogether. But it's really depressing that it took this for a conversation about the absolute scam that is the American health insurance system to go mainstream. Lord...
Yeah, okay, sure, it did, but it didn't do anything. It did absolutely nothing because everybody's forgotten. Nobody cares. This video was probably recorded earlier, probably during the time that the whole Luigi stuff was going on. So, like, I think she just missed this because nobody cares anymore.
Lord knows I've been shouting about it for long enough. But you know who doesn't need healthcare anymore? Jimmy Carter. Because he's dead. He died at the ripe age of 100, and I know what you're thinking. Vaxxed? But at his...
Is she gonna talk about how he voted for Biden? Because he totally fucking didn't.
funeral, we all saw this. He's Hitler! He's Hitler! He's Hitler! He's Hitler! Oh, hey, buddy. I'm sorry, I seem to recall this man scolding the black community for voting for a racist, sexist, fascist. And here he is.
Dude, they're all Hitler. They're all Hitler. I'm Hitler. You're Hitler. She was Hitler.
Chatting it up with that very racist, sexist, fascist. Gee, it's almost like they don't fucking believe it. Like, the Biden administration literally just named an aircraft after George W. Bush. George W. Bush. The literally Hitler from 20 years ago.
Yep. And, you know, anybody remember that Epstein painting? Everybody remember what happened? In 2001?
20 years, we're going to have like a Navy fleet named after Trump. It's all fake. It's all big fake gay club and we're not in it.
We're gonna have rockets named after Trump, actually.
At the end of the day, these people would rather see the country burned to the ground than actually help the citizens in it. Literally.
Breaking now at 11, 16 people confirmed dead in the California wildfires. New fears the massive fires will only continue
we're covering everything.
to grow.
There's no water coming.
Okay, she's covering everything that's happened in, like, since Trump got elected in November? Or she's just talking about since December? So she's probably gonna start talking about the fireworks. That's gonna be interesting.
What do you mean you ran out of water? You're California! You're next to the goddamn Pacific Ocean, for fuck's sake! It was getting so bad people were using...
The American Ocean now? That's what I say we should rename it. The American Ocean. Other ocean, we should name it the Other American Ocean.
Almond milk to put out the fire. California moment. Thousands of people have lost their homes, lives were destroyed, but thankfully the Biden administration sent $20 billion to rebuild California. That's amazing. Just kidding, that was for Israel. But thankfully Trump has frozen four.
Isn't the left against Israel? They're still wanting to run these people? They're still wanting to run Kamala. What is wrong with these people?
Aid for 90 days. Except for Israel. How are the Democrats doing since losing to Trump? Are they taking a step back and reevaluating their tactics and their platform? Are they looking for a real populist candidate to put up for 2028? What is their plan? Oh, god damn it.
Yep.
So let's get into
See,
these
I told you. I told you this is what they were doing.
responses I got to my videos, shall we? Okay, I searched Shoe0nHead reaction and I'm scrolling through these videos and it's like anime girl, anime girl, anime girl, anime girl, anime boy, anime girl, anime girl, anime girl. I feel like I'm scrolling through the porn history of the average Shoe0nHead fan. Oh, by the way,
No, what about me? I'm not anime. I could be. I almost was. I built a avatar, a virtual avatar.
I will link the videos I react to in the description down below, so you can watch the full videos, the full criticism if you want to. If you do go to any of these people's channels, please be normal in the comments. We are all just people who have different opinions at the end of the day. If you have the urge to call them like a libtard soy boy cuck in the comments, write instead, "You are a fine, distinguished gentleman. Have a wonderful afternoon." See?
Does she have gum in her mouth? Or is she also using a Zen?
It's not that hard to control our anger.
This is a 17.5-minute video
Oh,
from a
God.
rich white person talking about how both parties are the exact same.
Are we getting into the current news with Destiny, or is this old stuff?
What a fine, distinguished gentleman. I hope he has a wonderful afternoon.
Who is her main audience? It's going to be all conservative types. Every single one. Every single one of these centristy people, their audiences are always conservatives. 100% of the time. Every single time. All of them.
Centrist type people. Okay, alright. Destiny has said that Kamala Harris is to the left of him on economics. Kamala Harris. That
I think literally everything that Destiny says is garbage. He's just shitting out of his mouth.
technically puts Destiny to the right of me on econ. Destiny has opinions that fall to the left and right of where I'm standing. I have opinions that fall to the left or right of where Destiny is standing. So, who is the centrist here? Or is centrism when you're a YouTuber who makes fun of both sides? And yeah, sure, sorry lefties and liberals and Democrats in my audience, you don't exist. You're all Republicans now. Take your complimentary Trump hat and liberal tears mug. Also,
I've taken it a long time ago. I'm technically on the left, but I've basically been taken under the wing of MAGA, even though I'm not. I disagree with most of the things that Trump's doing right now. All of the stuff with the illegal immigrants, let me be clear, I don't like illegal immigrants being here, but we still have strip clubs and dispensaries and vape shops that are run by the cartel open all over where I was living, where I used to live. They're all still open. 100% run by the cartel.
as a left-wing YouTuber, shouldn't having right-wingers in your audience kind of like be the goal? Who are you making content for if not? Do you just want to preach to a choir? If you want to watch someone who agrees with you 100%, just talk to a fucking mirror. I don't understand this criticism. I like that there are people with diverse opinions in my
I don't like to watch people who I agree with 100% because, for one, they don't exist. I'm very disagreeable. But everybody I watch is like, most of the things I disagree with, or I just make fun of their views, such as Shoe0nHead. But I like Shoe0nHead. I could probably be friends with Shoe0nHead. No, not probably. I could be. If we knew each other in real life, we would most likely be friends.
audience. It's so freeing. I'm not audience captured. I could say I want to bring back Ronald Reagan from the dead so I can kill him with my bare hands, and the right-wingers in my audience would just be like, haha, she's so funny. Haha, it's nice we can listen to alternative viewpoints. I can fix her. Frankly, I know for a fact a lot of left-wing channels would kill for the audience demographic I have. Are you kidding me? How do we reach young men on the right? How do we get young men to listen to us? Skill issue.
It's hard for me to know, bro. I honestly can't tell with a lot of these people. I wish I could just get them in a room and get them like shit-faced and we could just like have a conversation where it's like, do you understand, like, you know,
Do you want to know? I know the secret of getting people to get on your side. Entertain them. Be entertaining. Even if they disagree with you, they will agree with you on some things. Be entertaining. If they are entertained, they will stick with you, even if they don't like you.
You know that like all your fans are conservative, right? You know that like everything you do is conservative, right? Can you tell that? Are you aware of that?
Okay, first of all, getting drunk with Destiny and having him all up in my face like, you know you're a conservative, right? You know your audience is conservative, right? Sounds like a fucking nightmare.
I'm not conservative. I'm technically on the left. I'm an anarchist.
I think I would throw up and cry. This is all especially funny coming from someone like him, who's also constantly called a centrist and a right-winger and a Nazi because he has opinions that fall outside of the left-wing internet bubble. Like, I have seen people say these exact criticisms of Destiny, that his audience is full of incels and right-wingers. You know, Destiny, at the end of the day, we're not so different, you and I.
People like Tim
True.
Pool I know are intentionally lying, 100%.
Except for probably all the sexual deviancy stuff.
But for somebody like this, like all of the other centristy types that get swept up in the middle that end up just being like mass conservative propagandists, I'm not sure.
What? I'm sorry. Mass conservative propaganda? I am so tired of defending myself like this, though. Frankly, I've seen what makes someone a progressive to these people, so I don't really mind when they call me conservative. I'll take it, Destiny. Conservative, centrist, whatever.
Someone did die. One of the bullets hit Corey Comparator as he was protecting his family. It's one thing.
I fall on the spectrum of politics. Different part of the spectrum every day. Tomorrow, I might be a Republican. The next day, I might be a straight up leftist, like the farthest to the left that you can be. Day after that, I might be neo-Nazi adjacent. Not really. I'm just kidding about that part.
Thing to make fun of a failed assassination attempt, even a successful assassination attempt on a politician. If we can't mock or criticize the people in power, there is an issue. But it's another thing to mock a innocent Trump supporter that died. The guy didn't have any power. He wasn't a politician. He was just a dude. I don't like.
He wasn't just a dude. He was a guy that was posting a ton of inflammatory shit on his social media, who was at a rally for one of the most inflammatory candidates of all time. But
A dude wasn't just.
Dude, it bothers me so much that Destiny watches stuff sped up. Like, I hate it so much. It's so ADHD, like, taking uppers kind of video, like Adderall inducing, like making you want to do Adderall. It's how upbeat it is. I can't handle it.
A dude and deserved to die because he posted inflammatory shit online? My brother in Christ, you do that. I do that. We all do that. All right, I'm done with this one. I'm done. I don't know what I expected. I honestly expected better. I did not expect this. Hopefully the next person is more sane. So let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, he didn't even get it, or she didn't even get into she didn't even get into the deviancy stuff. She definitely knows about it now, but probably when she was making this video, she did not.
Called America is in Shambles. I'm excited to see what this is.
Build Back Better? Agenda 47? Let me introduce you to the Shoe New Deal. Bring back the red Pizza Hut cups.
What is this video? Is this just, are we just gonna be like, America's in shambles and we're just gonna, haha, I'm a shit poster, I don't care because nothing affects me? Right.
Yes, 100%. I love it. That's what I'm here for.
Like it's just like disaffected memes or something? This is what we're doing?
I love how he's so confused about the concept of an opening skit. I don't understand. Where's the 500 paragraphs of text? I've been very busy as...
He doesn't even realize. These people don't even realize that they're the ones being made fun of. They just hate. They get made fun of and they're like, oh, you're a terrible person. I get made fun of and I laugh at it because usually it's funny. Usually it's so unfunny that I think it's funny.
Some of you know now, and as some of you guessed, I have recently had a baby. And as it turns
Whoa.
out, that takes up a lot of your time.
I probably reacted to that in this video when I reacted to it, but I completely forgot about that. That's crazy. Good for her.
And it...
Ugh.
Have 12.
Wait, why did he go, ugh? Why did he go, ugh? Nearly 40-ass-year-old man. Come on, Jake. Tick-tock. Time to...
Yeah, it's attitude of somebody who doesn't have children or somebody who hates the fact that they have children. I hate people like this. I hate that guy. I don't even know him. I hate him already.
Settle down and have some children. Those sperms are drying up. Oh yeah. He's winning. I shit.
Oh yeah, he's winning. Cope?
Bullet just grazed his ear because he turned at the last second to look at some immigration chart. Being racist literally saved his life. There's a lesson in that.
There's a lesson in being racist. Cool, dude. Like, she lampshades that's just a joke. Wink, wink. And then, like, the dumbass And Zoomer Coomer that's in her comments down here does not think she's joking. Thinks she's dog whistling, which she is.
This guy is a moron. This guy is a moron. Like, how do you know what an audience is like if you're not in the audience? I never got that. Like, if you don't know what the audience is, if you're not in the audience, how do you know what the audience is like? You don't. You're just throwing your stupid... I don't even know. Stupid insults, I guess. These people don't know how to joke. They're unfunny. I can't believe this guy has a following. I saw people in his chats. They're probably bots.
And is totally like, yeah, I love being racist. Being racist is good. It makes me survive bullets or some shit now.
Yes, I love being racist. Racist is fun. It's funny. I like being racist because it's funny. Not really racist. I don't actually hate anybody. Although, there are some certain types of races in certain areas that I do not like. But that has little to do with the actual race of them and more to do with the culture of that area.
Oh no, I'm going to influence vulnerable Zoomers into believing racism makes them bulletproof. What are you saying, bro? The dog
He doesn't
whistles.
know. He doesn't know. He's literally just shitting out content. He's kind of doing what I'm doing, but he's trying to be informative about it. I am not. I am just taking in all this chaos. I'm chopping it up with a credit card and I'm snorting up that chaos.
Dog whistles! Call a fucking joke. There's no dog whistle. There's no mask. It's a joke. It's a joke about racism, yes!
Somehow knew that roof would be unguarded, laid down and aimed a rifle at the former president without being noticed. This was insane incompetence, or they let it happen.
Oh my god, and now
Let it happen. Let it happen. It's probably the playlist he was playing. Tame Impala.
she's doing conspiracy theories. She watches Fox News now all the time. You could see it.
I'm leaning more towards the former because if you look at our...
Duchess. Quit your barking. Lay down. Lay down.
bridges and airplanes, America is in shambles.
First of all, why the fuck would I watch Fox News? Tucker Carlson isn't on there anymore.
True.
Also, I love
Yeah, who watches Fox News? I watch people watch Fox News. I don't watch Fox News.
He paused before I finished my sentence, said a thing he thought epically owned me, then unpaused and I continued and said the opposite of what he thought I would say. His fanfiction of me that believes in Fox News conspiracies turned out not to be real. The man is out here fighting ghosts. He's fighting his schizophrenic thoughts. He took too much cough syrup and I appeared in the corner of his room talking about Fox News.
People were
The Hat Lady. Instead of the Hat Man, it's the Hat Lady who talks about Greg Gutfeld.
laughing about how some of the cops protecting Trump were women and like, come on now, that's sexist. They were making these awful memes like this.
So, and then you just do the sexist joke. You go, that's sexist, but I don't care. You know what you're doing, dude.
Yes, I do know what I am doing. I am making jokes. I am making...
She's making the ha-has, man, and it's making me ha-ha. That's why I'm here. And I probably agree with that guy on a lot of stuff when it comes to like real issues, things that are actually going on. But when you're just like throwing shade on people and you're hating for no reason and you're wrong about it, like, get real, man.
jokes about sexism and racism. Yes. Again, no mask, no dog whistles. I am blatantly just saying these things.
White Women for Harris meeting raised millions, broke Zoom.
Yep.
Oh.
He's
but what-
literally gonna hate on everything that she says in this video. Every single thing. Even if he agrees with what she's saying, he's gonna find something in it that he's gonna hate about it.
When I want to have a whites only meeting, I'm called a racist.
Wow, cool, dude. That's a really sick fucking KKK joke you have there.
I'm completely fine with whites only, with blacks only. I'm cool with that. I don't get it. What's wrong with it? races not have their own culture?
This guy isn't even debunking anything. He's just like, you made a joke.
True.
Okay? And? You are in the wrong neighborhood. That doesn't work here. We have fun here, sir.
Boyfriend writes her scripts, that joke confirmed.
Now he's become the joke. Oops. And it's just gonna push him further and further into hate. Because he's a moron. And all he knows is hate.
It, dude. It's so bad.
A woman making a joke? I better
Does he not make jokes? Is he just not a funny guy? Is he unfunny? He doesn't have the ha-has?
boyfriend wrote that. Wow, sexist much? Dog whistle? Also kind of a random tangent, but like I've gotten this actually unironically in like innocent ways. Like, who writes your stuff? Give props to your editor. I write my own stuff. I edit my own stuff. I've been doing it for 10 years. I still use iMovie to edit. I do have an assistant who helps me get sponsorships and edits the sponsor segments.
At least she's not using Windows Movie Maker. I don't even know if that exists still.
But if I could hire anyone to do anything, it would be to be the person in front of the camera. That is my least favorite part. I love writing, I love editing. I hate this. Maybe I'll just pull a Daily Wire one day and do a little switch.
I'm the opposite. I love this that I'm doing here. I love recording videos. I hate the editing and uploading part. Hey, maybe we could work together, Shoe. I'll do the editing and the uploading, and you could do the video part.
And replace myself with someone else. I'll just tell Moist Critical to shave his beard. None of you will...
I said that backwards. You do the editing and uploading. I do the recording. Come on, Shoe. Edit for me.
Know the difference.
I need an editor.
Basically, if I could be a VTuber, I would. And I'd give myself pink hair and big anime titties.
I almost became a VTuber. I've even thought about becoming a woman VTuber because they make lots of money, but I'm not doing this for the money. I decided.
Alright, moving on.
One of the bullets hit Corey Comparator as he was protecting his family. But there were people, like, mocking this, which is insane to me. Like, it's one thing to make fun.
Well, he was a racist, so he caught a bullet for no fucking reason at a hit, like a, Trump rally, right? It's like being upset that not...
This guy watches Destiny. And Hassan Piker watches both those guys. Guaranteed he watches Hassan Piker. Probably every day.
He got hit at a Nazi rally, right?
Oh my god, they're all justifying it!
A innocent Trump supporter that died.
He's not innocent, actually. He went to a Trump rally, supported Donald Trump publicly.
Am I going insane? I'm crashing out, bro. I'm crashing.
You're not going insane. They are. And they're not going insane. They've already been at insane.
Out.
If you were a better person, you wouldn't be at a Trump rally. You feel me? So,
what?
Yeah.
If you were a better person, like me, a person who thinks people who disagree with me should be shot and killed, then this wouldn't have happened. Unreal! Okay, on to the last response to...
I don't think that guy should be shot and killed, but I think that if you're going to say that about people, you should have to take a bullet. Just to know what it feels like. Just take one in the arm.
To this particular video. Let's hope this guy is a little better.
Welcome to America is in Shambles by Shoe0nHead. So Shoe0nHead is...
I wish she would react to one of mine, because I think that I'd do good with the disagreeing when I disagree with her.
Is a person that exists. If you don't know who Shoe0nHead is, she basically postures herself as a centrist.
I literally call myself a left-wing What? Also, I didn't know they made a
Wait, I thought she was right-wing this whole time. What's going on?
Who is this guy? Alec Gunter, Shoe0nHead's brain-dead election analysis.
She used to be buddies with some of the...
Oh, maybe I should start titling my videos like I don't like her, like I hate her. Maybe then she'll watch them.
Leaning people used to be in favor of Bernie Sanders, but kind of went full populist.
Bernie is a populist, so this makes no sense. Oh, she used to like Bernie, but now she's more of a populist.
I don't think any of these people know anything about politics. I'm not claiming that I do, but I probably know more than they do.
What? Are we just equating populism with right-wing now? Is that what's going on here?
Yes.
Basically just posturing for her incel followers. right? Her alt-right incel followers.
The shoe simps, or as I like to call them, the SS.
And making them feel smart because she looks at both sides, right? She's a centrist.
First of all, I don't make my audience feel smart. My audience is fucking retarded. They know this.
True.
Second of all, why wouldn't you look at both sides?
Man, I am so retarded.
Like, why shouldn't you be criticizing your side, too? Unless you're like a total ideologically cucked hack. You're not that. Right, Alec?
Right?
Right?
Here's Shoe0nHead. America is in shambles.
My fellow Americans, I regret to inform you that it is that time again.
I don't think these people even realize that the title is a joke. America is in shambles. America is not in shambles. It has never been in shambles. It has always done exactly how it was supposed to do. Even right now. Like, we're still the greatest country on earth. There's no one better than us.
Election time.
Uh-oh.
Every 4 years we have to deal with this. Are you voting for the red files or the blue files? The red drone strikes or the gay?
Okay, right off the bat, the red is way worse. See, she's like immediately playing the centrist angle, and there's no comparison between the two.
Oh my god, do they all not know what a bit is? I'm doing both sides bad because I'm a candidate running against Kamala and Trump.
There's a certain type of person that becomes far leftist. And it's a person who has a lot of hate and no ha-has. They don't know how to laugh at stuff. Unless it's like people getting hurt, probably. People they don't like.
What a skit is. A drone strikes. Dead Palestinians or
They don't like comedians either. They don't like the popular stand-up comedians. They hate them too. I guarantee this guy doesn't like any comedians.
dead Palestinians. We're tired of it. They should just pick one.
Okay, well, the dead Palestinians thing was pretty true. I'll give her that.
Sexist joke, racist joke, ableist joke. Palestine.
There's just no way Trump is losing. It would take something like, I don't know, Trump getting shot in the head at a rally in Pennsylvania.
It's almost as if both sides have their talking points, and it's easy to pick them out and pick them apart. And people get really upset when you do that. On the right wing, if you pick apart the right wing, they call you a leftist. If you're on the left and you do it to the left, they call you right wing. Every time. I don't even know what I am anymore.
Oh god, we're coming up to the Trump rally part. Please be normal about this.
One thing to make fun of a failed assassination attempt, even a successful assassination attempt on a politician. If we can't mock or criticize the people in power, there is an issue. But it's another thing to mock a innocent Trump supporter that died.
Please give me some hope for left-wing YouTube, please.
The Trump supporter that died, he was most likely a fascist, and I mean, he was at a Trump rally, man. What do you expect? Like, he probably...
Well, I expect people to not get shot in our country at any kind of any event. And people shouldn't be cheering it on. It's craziness.
Probably wanted trans people to die.
Probably. He probably had these opinions, so it's okay for him to die. Even if he did, which you don't know, but even if he did, that doesn't mean he should be fucking killed. He's just a fucking guy. He's a guy who can even change his opinions one day. Who knows? I know for a fact.
I change my opinions every day.
A shit ton of people in these people's audiences used to be Trump supporters, used to be transphobic or whatever. Every single fucking day I log on and I watched Ben Shapiro and was a Trump supporter, but now I watch ContraPoints and I'm a good person. So back when you were a Trump...
I don't even think that. I think a lot of those people who say that are liars. I don't think that they actually did.
Supporter, these people think it's okay if you got shot. Convenient for them that they were born morally lucky and they came out of the womb as leftists. I'm actually going insane. I'm becoming the Joker. I thought at least one of them would have a normal take on this, but no. Behold!
Welcome to Chaotic Neutral. It's fun here.
This is my circus. These are my monkeys.
I think, okay, so let's check the comments real quick. I just want to see. Here's her audience, okay?
Oh no, he's checking comments. Oh no, he's checking comments. No, 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 no.
Having a baby and retiring, Shoe has become a trad wife. The only reason America is in shambles is because Shoe hasn't uploaded a Hell World in 2 years. Kamala, don't come Trump, I'm gonna come America. If there's any reason to vote for Kamala...
Notice how he doesn't realize that these are jokes. Because these are the types of people in Shoe's audience. People who say crazy things as jokes. Because saying crazy things is hilarious.
Kamala, it's just to make Hillary extremely mad is probably the best campaign slogan yet. Okay, they all just seem like memers.
Whew.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Good. Okay. He realized. He knew.
Diagnosis memers.
I don't know. I think that Shoe is just kind of a memer. I don't think she's a bad person.
Oh, good. YouTuber Alec Gunter doesn't think I'm a bad person. I must postpone my suicide at once. Okay, this next video people are responding to is the one.
All right, Alec Gunter, you're still a moron, but not as big a moron as that Jake guy.
I made after the election called The Downfall of the Democrats. Let's see what people had to say about this one. Okay, this guy is called Hutch. This fucking title. Shoe0nHead takes an election victory lap? What?
I know about Hutch. I've seen a couple of Hutch videos. Well, I haven't seen them myself. I watched somebody watch them.
What video did this dude watch? The Shoe0nHead from Earth 2? Hat on foot?
Actually project that Donald Trump will become the 47th president of the United States.
Do you really think that the Democratic Party is fighting for you? The overwhelming answer is no.
I am so frustrated with this argument because policy can only get you so far. Like, good policy is good and we should do good policy. For sure. I don't think we should adopt Republican policies.
Wait, what argument? You just watched a montage of Trump winning. Where did I say adopt Republican policies? I haven't even said anything in this video yet. I haven't even appeared on screen. Who are these people responding to? There she goes, hat on foot, making...
They're responding to the imaginary right-wing crazy people that they made up in their heads. That they put that label on everybody that they don't like, everybody they don't agree with, not even everybody they don't agree with. It's like everybody who doesn't agree 100% with all of their crazy leftist beliefs. If you believe like 99% of what the left says, but 1% of it you have a different opinion, doesn't matter. You're right wing. You don't belong with them anymore. You have to assimilate. You have to conform.
Videos talking about adopting Republican policies.
I think we should pursue progressive policies. I think we should pursue policies that help working class people across this country, whatever the term working class means now, because it's so nebulous at this point.
I like that the term working class is now nebulous. Now that they're losing the working class, it's like, pfft, working class. What does that even mean? Is it too late for the Democratic Party, or can they turn this around? Will the Democrats learn from this?
To be clear, in 2016, it was the same discourse. Is this the end of the Democratic Party? Dems in disarray. Are they ever going to recover from this? It's the same discourse.
Well, I can tell you that they didn't recover so bad that they had to cheat in 2020.
Every single time.
Okay, but Kamala did historically bad. She did not flip a single county. A Republican won the popular vote. A Republican. Do you know how rare that is? And all the data shows young people, black people, Latinos, women moving more right. Now, could this be?
I felt the failure in the air. As soon as the election results started coming in on election night, I could feel it. I could smell it. It was in the energy. It was in the magnetic field that Kamala was gonna lose badly. At first, when I first tuned in, for the first 30 minutes, thought Kamala was gonna win. Thought she had it in the bag. Thought there was no way. 30 minutes later, it was just loss after loss, man. And I was laughing the entire time. 14 hours of it, I reacted to the whole thing. It's on here on my YouTube channel somewhere.
Be a Trump-only thing. Sure. And as I said in my video, there could be a pendulum swing and we'll get like another Obama after Trump, or the Democrats wake up and actually run a good populist candidate. I don't rule this out.
I think they run a straight up communist next time if they don't run Kamala, who I think is like 75% communist.
But to pretend this wasn't a particularly bad loss is just straight up delusional. From blaming the American people,
they are
to
delusional.
blaming
These are the same types of people who think that men can be women.
Rogan. The Democrats and the media are having a hard time coping with their loss, and
This whole This logic that you can't blame voters for the outcome of elections is insane to me. There's no responsibility on the voters? Like none whatsoever? Who else am I supposed to?
You blame your party that lost. You blame your candidate. Why were the American people more willing to vote for the guy who did January 6th over your candidate full of hope and joy and rainbows and unicorns or whatever? Is it because the voters are just all stupid idiots? Or is there something a little less simple that you just want to avoid talking about? Taking a step back and looking in the mirror is gonna do you real good.
Democrats don't have a messaging problem. America has a racism problem. Kamala ran a flawless campaign in 100 days, and I refuse to let y'all gaslight me into believing anything other than that.
Did she just put up 2 random Twitter users? Do we know who those people are? Who were those people? I don't even know who those. I'm pretty sure they were just random people.
Random
That's
Twitter
the point.
users whose posts went viral.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a small sample.
Yeah, 100%. Like, how viral did they go? 1 million views on that one. Yeah, it's a pretty important tweet.
Of the discourse happening amongst the people, which is pretty important to show. I know the concept of listening to average everyday people is completely foreign to you, but it is important to show what people are saying about their country's election, not just what politicians and the media are saying.
The Democratic Party, we have to contend with progressives that are constantly shitting on the Democratic Party for not being socialist enough. And we have to contend with MAGA, who are constantly shitting on the Democratic Party for, eating children and worshiping Satan.
And then you got the weirdos who believe both those things.
That's what I was about to make a joke about it. She got it before me. Damn. L for me, I guess.
For people like Shoe0nHead, it's like, okay, it's easy, man. You just don't be woke, don't be feminist, don't root for like black lesbians in Disney shows. And then just do socialist policies.
All right, back up. I am not delusional. I do not want to implement socialist policies in America.
Yeah, the rest of that's cool, like legit, until it got into the socialist stuff.
Because first of all, I do not trust America to do those correctly. I'm talking about basic.
True. I would totally be on board with communism and socialism if it wasn't for other people. If other people weren't involved, if I was the only one involved with all of it and I was complete dictator, it'd be perfect for me. No, that ain't how it happens. Other people get involved and they have their own agendas. They have their own lives to enrich. And nobody wants to be at the bottom of the barrel. And in communism and socialism, everybody's at the bottom of the barrel except for the people running the show.
Normal social democratic policies like Norway and Denmark have. Universal paid family leave, universal health care, at least a public option, better transportation like a high-speed rail, better protection for workers, higher wages, blah blah blah. And yes, no woke shit. Do you know how popular a platform like that would be? You get a candidate up there like that, you're winning all 50 states.
So, I mean, I would love to...
And that's exactly what happened. Well, not all 50, but like most of them. Might as well have been 50. I think if there was no cheating involved at all, it probably would have been 50.
What she suggests besides just like elect Bernie Sanders.
Put up a good politician. That is what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Someone who actually cares about the working class. Not Bernie Sanders. He's like 100 years old. Someone like Bernie Sanders, sure. Bernie Sanders with more of a spine. Combine Trump and Bernie.
Yeah. Combine Trump and Bernie Sanders. Make them do the fusion dance.
Sanders, I am committing voter fraud and voting for that man 300 times. I am storming the Capitol for Donald Sanders.
After this, the Democrats are gonna move right in the dumbest ways. They're gonna become like the new neocons, but gay.
I think they will too. And one of the reasons why they're gonna do that is because they know people like you are not a reliable voter. You're not.
No, I think it's actually going to be that Republicans are going to be the popular party again. And that means that people on the left who aren't really affiliated with a party, who are just wanting to be part of a group, are going to move over to the right because it's popular and it makes money. And that's how you're going to get a lot of this gay cons and new neocons, because they're just going to do the same things. People in power, man. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
You are correct. I am not a reliable voter. I will not vote blue no matter who. And guess what? Most of the country is like me. Does that scare you?
I've never voted blue. Technically, I'm blue. Never voted blue. I've never voted red either.
Good. Me not being a reliable voter is not an excuse for Democrats to not listen to voters like me. If anything, it's the complete opposite. They should be trying to get the votes from people like me. Politicians and parties are not owed your vote. They have to earn it. They have to work for it. And many people thought the Democrats did not work for it. In fact,
I am a black lady and you have to listen to me. Literally what I saw one of the the newer black candidates say for I don't know what office position. But like that's what these people are saying. Like, I deserve to be listened to. You deserve nothing. You deserve the fiery pits of hell like the rest of us.
in fact, I don't even think they wanted to win, but that's a whole nother can of worms I don't want to open right now.
Large factions of the left condescendingly believe that dumb people are the reason Trump won in 2016 and won again in 2024. And that
Well, I mean, you know, yeah.
Vance, when you win 2028, put me somewhere in communications. Let me run your Twitter account. I'm a millennial too. Nobody will know the difference. Plus, we wear the same amount of eyeliner. Okay, that is enough hutch for one lifetime, thank you. Next, please let the next person be sane. Please save my brain cells. Come majestically galloping in to save us.
Oh, holy shit.
Damn.
I know this lady.
Bitch.
I take back the galloping part.
Can I be real with you guys?
Worse.
People are gonna hate me for this one. I stand by the
Is this the horseman? Is this the guy who likes cartoons of horsecock?
criticisms that I've made of Shoe0nHead. But I will say this. If Shoe had been a respected voice in the Democrat consultancy circles, Kamala might not have lost. I have criticized her so many times for the populist brain rot, but oh boy, if anyone could use populist brain rot driven right into their skulls right now, it would be the Democrats. 28 minutes, and we have 25 minutes till stream ends. And I have to read donos. I don't know about that one, Chief. There's probably stuff in here that I maybe can watch in the future.
Wait, he doesn't even watch the video? Watch the video, coward! This is an official call to the shoe simps. Calling the SS! We attack at dawn! Go tell Vosh to watch the video!
It was Vosh. Haha. I was right. I don't know these people. I don't keep up with them.
Bullshit. I was clickbaited. On to the next guy. Okay, this guy is called Uninformed Leftist. Let's see if he lives up to his name.
So let's get into this. Shoe0nHead made another video. It's called The Downfall of the Democrats.
Oh, big congratulations to Tim Walz on being the first white male DEI hire. It didn't f***ing work. The DNC...
Okay, so Tim Walz is not the first white male DEI hire. Joe Biden's been a white male DEI hire. George Bush is. Mitt Romney was. Every single f***ing president has been a white male DEI hire. Both the Democrats and the Republicans realize that...
Yeah, uninformed leftist is true. This guy is retarded.
America is a white supremacist country, thus we must run white people. So saying that Tim Walz is the first DEI hire is a little bit telling. And what is it telling?
A joke. It's telling a joke.
Well, it's telling that Shoe0nHead, like the topic of race and gender, is very on the front of her mind.
What?
Now listen,
It's not on the front of her mind. It's on the front of your minds because you people keep talking about it. And then that's why she's making these videos, making fun of you, and you don't get the joke.
I think it's true that Kamala Harris lost because she's black and she's a woman.
Please say no, please say no, please say no.
Honestly, yes, I do.
I mean, it's definitely like maybe 10% of it. But like, no, she was a moron. And everybody that was trying to run her was a moron. Everybody around her was a moron. Democrats are morons.
Obama is black and did phenomenally. Hillary is a woman.
Yeah, well, hold up. No, he did not. I mean, he did pretty cool things, I guess. But he also killed some Americans and said that should have had a better father. Maybe Obama should have had a better father.
and won the popular vote. I hate this delusion and this cope that Kamala lost because she's a black woman. No. If she was a white man, would she have maybe won a little more votes? Sure, I'm not denying the existence of racist misogynists. I'm looking at one right now. But enough votes that she
100%, I'm a racist misogynist, and I'm a transphobe.
would win? Absolutely not.
A district that's 97% Latino.
Oh, what's some other ones? What's some other ones that I could be? I'm racist, misogynist, transphobe, homophobe. There we go. That's another one I could be.
Went 75 percentage points for Donald Trump. Why?
Misogyny.
It's on the, no,
That's
it's on
why.
the border.
It's
the border
misogyny.
crisis is on their doorstep.
So-
and they were begging people to care about it for years. We
Misogyny
need to
and
take some
sexism.
lessons.
There's a lot of misogynistic Latino men. Like there's a lot of misogynistic men in general, but Latino men, like they're fairly Christian, they're fairly conservative, and misogyny goes hand in hand with those two. So
Latino men are
What?
misogynists? Yeah?
I don't know a single Christian misogynist or a racist. They will say some things that could be determined as misogynist or racist, but they don't actually believe a lot of these things. And what a lot of people interpret as misogyny is actually just traditional roles that people have had. Because like a woman has to act and do certain things. Well, they don't actually have to in our culture. But it is expected. But expectations often aren't met. And usually with no consequence when it comes to Christians. They'll be like, a woman should make sandwiches and do dishes. And they'll tell their wife that, and their wife will probably say, like, yes, they should. But I'm not gonna.
Is that why the f***ing president of Mexico is a woman and has like an 80% approval rating? Maybe Kamala Harris just f***ing suck. You ever consider
Hey,
that?
yeah,
Maybe going,
I didn't even think about that. Good one. Good bringing up the Mexican president.
nothing's gonna change when I'm president. F***ing sucks. After the election, a YouTuber I am subscribed to uploaded a video called How the Right is Winning Young Men.
Ugh, I have such mixed feelings about this. I do. Unpopular though it is on the left to like give grace to the male loneliness epidemic. I have mixed feelings about it. I'm picking my words carefully.
Is this person gay or trans? I can't even tell anymore because like they've done this weird like halfway thing now where they're like, I'm non-binary, but I'm actually kind of trans. Like you can call me a dude if you want, but I'm really a chick. But I'm actually neither. I don't know, man. These people are confusing. But how would you know what it would be like to be a lonely male if you are not part of the demographic of the lonely male? Gay guys with podcasts who wear makeup do not fall into the demographic of the lonely male.
Carefully so the leftists don't murder me. Like, don't rake me over the coals for this, but I think that I understand.
Oh, I have to pick my words carefully so my own movement doesn't attack me for caring about men's issues. You see the issue?
Shoe0nHead, again, doesn't really offer any analysis. She makes a joke. So essentially, what is her joke?
The joke is the analysis, though. He doesn't get it.
Her joke is that the guy's gay.
What? Oh, we're streaming from Earth 2 again. Here comes Hat on Foot, hating the gays again. The joke was not about him being gay. There wasn't even a joke. My point was that he's nervous to talk about men's issues in fear of the left attacking him, and it shouldn't.
And also, he shouldn't be talking about men's issues unless they're gay men's issues, because gay men's issues are completely different than straight men's issues. And like, not hating. It's just a fact. There's some overlap. But a lot of the loneliness is trying to find a woman and can't find a woman. Gay males aren't trying to find a woman. Yeah.
Be that way.
That's pretty gross from Shoe0nHead. Do I need to spell that out for you? She does this whole like gay impression.
Gay impression? That's literally what he f***ing sounded like. These people have like terminal identity politics brain.
All right, let's just read a few comments.
Oh no, not again. I swear to God, if you guys embarrass me in front of Hassan 2 here, I will turn this video around and we are going home.
Shoe0nHead.
It's not Hassan 2. This is Hassan Jr. Because I think Hassan is probably smarter than this guy.
Dropping the hard truth bombs as usual. Bro, at least Bernie Sanders got to say a big I told you so. Okay, that's kind of, I don't know, it gives me a little bit of hope. Democrats forgot they had to be likable. Okay, that's kind of true. You can't hide your monster addiction by putting it on Y class, June. Okay, that's a good point. They will learn nothing and blame everyone. Yeah, unfortunately, that's true.
Okay, he's just agreeing with all the comments. I love that they keep doing this. I love that they keep checking the comments, expecting some like terrible shit, and it's just like pee-pee poo-poo.
And that's how you know they don't get the videos. The people in the comments get the videos, and then they go and read the comments thinking that like what they've got in their head about Shoe0nHead is, and her audience is true. And they go into the comments and they're like, oh, well, I agree with what these people are saying. Actually, you agree with the Shoe0nHead. You're just a moron.
69 going epic video, mommy. Okay, so that was terrible. Next.
Hi, my name's Anthony Jones. I like to talk about politics and the culture war in the UK and America.
Oh no. A Brit. Oh god. This guy's gonna be the worst one out of them all. They let pedophiles take over their country and applauded it.
Today I'm going to react to Shoe0nHead's most recent video, Downfall of the Democrats, the Truth About the 2024 Election.
Aw, this guy looks like a wizard. He's like a jolly little garden gnome. I don't even mean that in a mean way. He just looks whimsical, like he's gonna help me on a quest through some enchanted forest. Please be sane and normal, gnome bro. I am running out of hope.
Yeah, Trump.
He looks like that he owns an arcane library.
Objectively is the representative of the working class. Traditionally, it was Latinos, blacks, people.
I bet the books behind him are magical.
Would vote for Democrats. Now, it's highly educated people who vote for Democrats, and actually working class people who traditionally would vote Democrat.
And higher educated does not mean smarter. That means that you know about more things about how they've built cities. That's like literally all that is. Regular people don't even live in cities. That's where all the crazy people are.
Have voted for Donald Trump. This is a massive change in the demographics, and people want something different. They don't want the same old, same old. And that's what Kamala Harris represented. And this is essentially why she failed to appeal to voters.
Yes! No bro is normal. Oh my.
That's crazy. That's crazy that a British guy said something true and correct.
My god, how refreshing. Yes.
I don't think he's a real Brit. I think he's making it up. It's a fake accent. He's really Australian.
Yes, yes, yes. We're so fucking back, gnome bros. Okay, let's keep listening. Let's not get our hopes up.
Everyone was so sure dangerous, devious, dastardly Donald would never make his way back into the White House to steal democracy. And he did it. With democracy.
Democracy has been bought in America. It really has. The idea that influence is like objective and everyone's informed and it's a level playing field for both sides is simply not true. Democracy implies the voters were informed, they knew what they were voting for, they weren't lied to, they weren't sold misinformation. People are...
Why is this guy not King of England? He could be. This dude's smart.
Are massively misinformed on Donald Trump. They were lied to. They don't believe a lot of the accusations against him. It's more complex, and it is actually very complex.
It's really not that complicated. It's exactly what you said earlier. Trump offered something, Kamala offered nothing. Whether you agree with the vision or not, Trump had a vision.
Kamala did offer something. She offered something that we already have, and that's freedom to basically live our lives as normal people. That's what Kamala was trying to offer, but we already had that. So she had to push it more extreme. And that, like, we need trans in bathrooms. I don't think she actually pushed for that kind of stuff, but that's what people around her were pushing for. And everybody knows that that's what they were going to do. Not the trans people in the bathroom thing, but like all of that kind of culture, that culture war nonsense that doesn't belong. Like, if you want trans people to have bathrooms, give them a bathroom. Make them go outside. I don't care. Put them somewhere else. Make everybody use the same bathroom and have to go in one at a time. Take turns. There won't be any issues there. Now, will there? I actually think that there should be 3 bathrooms anyway. I think there should be a adult bathroom for men, adult bathroom for women and a child bathroom for parents and their kids. And parents only. No other adults are allowed in there, even if it's empty. I don't actually believe that, but like these people are crazy. These people are crazy. Just do normal things, man. We don't need like 7 different bathrooms. Because what's going to happen when we do stuff like that is give them an inch, they'll take a mile. And then they'll want to have a third bathroom for third gender. Now, trans is going to be different. Trans, that you're an actual woman or you're an actual man, and now there's a third gender. Oh, but non-binaries aren't part of any gender. We got to have a bathroom for them too. Everybody's got to have a thing.
It's like in 2016 when Hillary Clinton made that America is already great hat. No one wants to fucking hear this. No one believes that. You have to give the people a vision. A lot of them don't believe what the media says about Trump because a lot of them don't trust the media, and I'm gonna be so dead ass. Do you blame them? As a Bernie...
I trust nobody. I don't even trust Shoe0nHead. But, yeah, I do. I do trust Shoe0nHead to make me laugh, to bring the ha-has, to drop some dank memes.
As a Bernard Brethren, do you blame them? It's up to the media to prove themselves trustworthy, and in my opinion, they just haven't done that. The mainstream, corporate media, liberal and right-wing, does not have a good reputation. Oh my god, that reminds me. I was watching Fox Business the other morning. Don't ask. But holy shit, you think right-wing media online is bad? What the f*** are the boomers watching? Also, Kristi Noem showed up on the TV, and my baby was like, Mama. Really, bro? Okay, last one.
Maybe in 10 years, maybe, and after some plastic surgery because your looks are fading.
I'm ready. Let's go. This guy is called Dima the Show. Okay, Dima, what do you have for us?
I don't know what to predict here. I've only seen 2 Shoe0nHead videos, and
This guy looks like one of my people. He dresses like people that I hang out with.
Follow her on Twitter. She hasn't been very active on Twitter recently. I don't know why. I think she got married and had a kid.
True.
But either way, from what I remember of her Twitter, it was fairly progressive. Some little, tidbits of, radical, centrist, reactionary stuff a little bit here and there.
I like how just, nobody understands me. America is so terminally left-right brained, dude. You can talk about how you want workplace to...
I understand her completely, because here... From this hand to this hand, here's the spectrum of the politics of everyone. It's like right here. And she falls here.
Democracy all day. But if you also say something like, I think we should make it harder for children to access porn or something, people are like, oh, I don't know, she's some kind of centrist? What?
Anyway, I got a lot of comments on my last video like, wait, you're left-wing and you hate the Democrats? Yeah, man.
Okay, so is she coming out as left-wing? Just do it.
Yeah, man, that's a pretty common thing. If you were shocked that I'm left-wing, maybe that's a sign you need to take a step back and evaluate some of the
Did he not know? Did he not know? I thought he followed her.
Preconceived
it's pretty
stereotypes
obvious.
You have of people. Not all of us are crazy blue-haired socialists, no. Some of us are crazy brown-haired socialists. But for those of
Hey, yo!
Ugh, why is he soying out? I hate this. I'm never gonna call myself a socialist again.
For someone like her with such a diverse audience, who gets, millions and millions of views on her videos, someone like her with this much reach, with this much of an audience, and say, hey, look at me, I'm a left-wing socialist, I think is good for the cause.
I don't want to be good for the cause. I'm a rebel.
A cause. I love how they call the political movements causes. Like it's a charity.
I'm not one of you. You don't love me. Sorry, I'm just burned by all the other videos. I'm like an abused cat.
She's not one of me. I do love her, though, but she is not one of me. We do not agree on most things in politics. I am not a socialist. I am like the opposite. I am an anarchist. I believe there should be no government. But I also believe that having no government means that there will be a whole lot of chaos, and we don't want that either. So I'm just kind of stuck with kind of no position. Implement anarchy where we can.
cat lashing out at a new adoptive owner. He's out here handing me a treat like pss, 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 and I'm like, let's relax.
So, okay, fellas, she said she's a socialist. She said she's left-wing. Why do we hate her?
That's such a weird thing to say. She's
because she's funny and they don't like jokes. They don't get jokes. That's the whole, that's the thing. That's like literally all of it. That's it.
one of us. She agrees with us politically. Why do we hate her? I don't know. Maybe I'm a fucking asshole.
Kamala Harris
True.
being, a person of color, is that going to have an effect on some amount of people? Sure it will. Is that why she lost?
Don't say it. Don't say it, please.
I don't think so.
Thank you. Oh my god, the bar is low.
Young men did come out and support Trump, and apparently for the reasons
Am I a socialist? Am I becoming a socialist? Shoe, are you turning me into a socialist? No.
and many others predicted. We asked young men why they voted for Donald Trump. Here's what they said. What appealed to him about Donald Trump was that
I didn't vote for nobody. Call me lazy if you want.
his campaign was not coming after us. He was highlighting the American people, which we are. It doesn't matter what color you are, what you may identify as. Since I wasn't excluded, I resonated with it.
See? That is a dumb person. That is a fucking idiot.
Okay. I'm doing the thing they do. I'm pausing before he finishes his sentence. Let's hear him out.
When you tell a young white guy, hey, you're an oppressor, and because you're white, you have privileges that your black and Hispanic peers didn't have, and you're inherently at fault, or you're guilty for that, which is what a lot of the left wings or Democrats are saying.
Yeah, I mean, you are, as a white person, you do have, systemic privileges that...
Where's my privileges, man? I ain't had no privileges. Like, I'm having to move around because I keep living with poor people because I'm poor and they can't really afford to have me, another poor person, living in their house. I just got lucky this time. Because I moved in with basically an entire family. Like, a cult. I'm living in a cult. No, it's not. It's literally just a family that goes to church. And they all live on the same street, pretty much. I don't know where I was going with that.
People of color in this country don't have...
Oh, yeah, white people. Like, I don't have any systemic privileges. I've been to jail a lot, okay? I've had a lot of run-ins with the police. They basically treat me like a black guy around here. Or not around here now, where I live now. Where I was living, I was the black guy. People like me were the black guys. Because we were the outliers. We didn't look like everybody else.
For a variety of reasons, that's just the truth.
All right, we're gonna disagree here. Now you will see why. Now you will see why they hate me. The only privilege that exists is class privilege. Poor, working class, middle class white people, poor, working class, middle class black people.
You also have to go with cult privilege, because if you're in a cult, you get the privileges of the cult. Like, if you're a Democrat, then you get Democrat stuff. You get funding from Democrats. And same thing happens on the other side.
People have the same amount of privilege. None. A rich black person has more privilege than a white poor person. Telling a white college-age man who's struggling to pay off student loans, who can't afford a house, who can't find a job, that he's part of systemic racism and privileged? Good f***ing...
As me, I'm one of them. I gave up on finding jobs because I could not find one, and when I got one, I could not keep it. Because everywhere sucks.
Luck.
We're not racist, we're not misogynistic. I mean, see, this is, again, I have to say, actually, we all kind
Oh, and before you're like, oh, you're just a terrible worker. I was a manager at Dollar General for like 2 years. And the reason I got fired from there was because I got upset at the manager because he wouldn't let my coworker go home because his aunt died. And he was very, very upset about it. Made him work. I got fired for that. Technically, I quit. It was like a fire quit situation at the same time. I actually don't know what got put on paper, and I don't care.
of are racist. But that's boring. That's complex. That takes nuance. That takes time. And no one wants to fucking hear that shit. Of course that's not gonna fucking resonate. How do you make it resonate? Like, maybe you can make it fun.
Make it fun? Hey, white people! You're inherently racist! What?
But I don't think there's a way to...
Did she just, like, have the clown stuff around her house? Have I seen her use the clown stuff before?
You know, put lipstick on the progressive messaging pig. Like, I don't know if we can win on messaging alone.
Because it's not the messaging. It's not how you are selling the product. It's the product. These guys are being alienated from progressive messaging, not because it's complicated, but because it's stupid and regressive. Young men are tired of being told to pay for the sins of their great-grandfathers. Full stop. That's it. And people aren't just going systemic racism.
My great-grandfathers were from Ireland, and they were escaping slavery and war.
Exists. Like, yeah, maybe that's what you're doing. I don't think you're some kind of, like, woke SJW or whatever, but to pretend like that's the only thing people are doing, it's kind of a cope. You're in denial. Corporations were literally hiring Robin DiAngelo to give PowerPoint presentations to workers on how to be less.
Didn't Matt Walsh do an interview with her?
White. This was a thing that happened. I remember Coca-Cola doing it specifically. Coca-Cola, which, by the way, the CEO of Coca-Cola is now openly praising Trump and, like, hanging out with him. Corpo moment. They really...
Well, yeah, because, like, Trump is their biggest advertiser because he drinks nothing but Coke. Diet Coke, specifically.
Saw the popular vote and were like, later homos. God, I miss the 90s. I feel like we really had race relations down back then.
We did.
See color. That worked. That was great. Why did we get rid of that?
After the election...
So many interviews on the streets of what black people had to say about white people in the 90s. And almost all of them, they had nothing but good things. Like, I don't care. I don't care. White people are just like me. Their culture's a little bit different. They talk a little bit different. They eat different foods. But, like, when we hang out, we talk shit and make jokes just like everybody else. I love having racist back and forths with black people. It's one of my favorite things to do when I'm hanging out with black people is just be racist to each other. It's so fun and it's hilarious.
One of the only politicians I've seen who is actively trying to understand why people voted the way that they did is AOC. When I met her, I whispered into her ear, "Take the pronouns out of your bio." And she did. Anyway, after the election, AOC found out that a ton of people voted for her down ballot, but also voted for Trump for president on the same ticket. Curious, she took to her Instagram to ask people why they did that. And these were some of their answers. I feel like Trump and you are both real. It's real simple. Trump and you care for the working class.
Ugh. Trump and you care for the working class. Just complete, diametrically opposed entities, AOC and Donald Trump. Insane, man.
Do you know how many people used to like Bernie Sanders and now vote for Donald Trump, and vice versa? There are so many conservatives I know who used to be Bernie Sanders supporters. Is it because Bernie and Trump...
Joe Rogan, biggest one, most famous one, was a Bernie supporter. Flipped to Trump. And it didn't really take that much.
...are so much alike? No. But their rhetoric, how they spoke, who they spoke to, who they fought for or claimed to fight for. The forgotten man, the American worker. This is populism, and throughout history, populism could be used for good or for evil. And like I said in many of my videos, if you don't understand this, you're never gonna get it.
Maybe this is a one-time thing, maybe it's just because of Trump or inflation, or maybe the meme is coming true. Maybe Republicans are the new party of the working class. Democrats...
For now, and there are establishment types in the Republican Party currently. There are neocons also. There are some overlap between the two, and I think that they're gonna still be at the top and they're gonna take it over, and we're just gonna have a new establishment that was just the old establishment that got taken over by the leftist establishment. It is always just the establishment. Be the counterculture. Fuck them all.
That's just so insane, man.
See, this is one reason I don't see why you should blame the voters. Like, obviously the Democratic Party is doing something wrong if blue-collar, working-class people of all races are moving towards the Republican Party. And the Democrats are only gaining with old women and coastal elites. The voters don't see you as the party for the little guy. They see a literal billionaire as the party for the little guy. You are doing something wrong!
I hope the male loneliness epidemic eats you MAGA scum alive. I hope you feel a hole in your soul and feel unloved until your dying day. I hope you rot in your deathbed, wondering why women looked at you like you had rabies your whole life as your eyes closed for the last.
I'm not gonna defend this. This is not good or healthy.
And this was like 75% of Democrats online.
Honestly, gnome bro
4.7 million views. Damn, these people.
and this guy have
They're in a
been
cult.
pretty reasonable. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe not all Democrats are doomed. Maybe there is a chance a Democrat wins 2028. Maybe some really do get it.
Some liberals use the occasion to look down upon the icky dummies who were too stupid to know they shouldn't vote for Trump. Yet
I mean, where's the lie?
Well,
So that was that video. That is all I can take. Ladies and gentlemen,
that guy was probably the smartest out of everybody that she watched, except for the British guy. The British guy, that surprised me, because I don't like British people. Not all British people. I'm just talking about, like, people online, mostly. People on TV. People in the news. Regular people that I can hang out with who just like to do things. Do normal things. Those British people are fine. These are just jokes. Unless you're one of the people at the top, then they're not just jokes, and I actually believe it. And fuck you.